Ron Murray runs down all the action.
Ron Murray back with you. NFL Week 3, so it's time to talk some more about those Dallas Cowboys. But let's talk about the Week 2 victory a little bit. Coach Brian Schottenheimer's first win as a head coach, and it came in epic fashion, 40-37, taking down the New York Giants, and Brandon Aubrey was the savior for the day because it was a rough day for the defense. But the offense came alive in the second half, and this week, that secondary could possibly have another challenge as they get ready for the Chicago Bears. Right now, the Chicago Bears, they are 0-2, and like the Cowboys, they're in the same situation with a new head coach, Ben Johnson, who's the former offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, and they're looking for their first win. And during that game against the Giants, you saw so much great expectation, but you saw a lot of worries as well. In the locker room this week, I got a chance to talk with Kenny Clark. Yeah, you remember Kenny Clark. He came over in the Michael Parsons trade, and he's been everything he's supposed to be, really en route to a Pro Bowl season. He's been solid. I know it's only 2 games, but I asked him in the locker room about playing against a quarterback like Caleb Williams.
What's just your thoughts on quarterback Caleb Williams for the Bears?
Yeah, he can pretty much do everything. They drafted him number 1 for a reason. He can get out the pocket and really hurt you on the feet and make big plays once you get out the pocket. So we got to do a great job of rushing them, being smart when we're rushing them, and just getting after them, getting hits on them when we can.
In the overtime win, losses came for the Dallas Cowboys. Injuries, that is. DeMarvion Overshown, he's already working back. Of course, Deron Bland, he's not playing. Trayvon Diggs, he's not putting up as many reps as he can because we saw he was having a rough day in the Giants. So now, starting center Cooper Beebe, he is going to be out for at least 2 months with an ankle injury. So that means center guard Brock Hoffman, he's going to step in the fold. And he's done this before. He started enough games last year at center and guard, and with this, he stepped in when the Cowboys rallied back against the Giants. So he knows about pressure games and starting and that relationship with Dak Prescott. In the locker room, I asked Brock about getting ready for the Chicago Bears.
Coach Matt, he was the DC for Chicago last year. What's some of the things you see on tape that sticks out about that Bears defense?
Obviously, every defense, every team in the NFL has got good players, right? They got good guys up front. But how I look at it, each game is really just about us. Like, what are we going to do to set the tone and play our game of football, our brand of football? So, looking at the game plan starting today, I feel really confident about it, and I'm just ready to go out there and get the win.
And the Bears, they have injuries of their own. Linebacker T.J. Edwards, he's going to be out. Cornerbacks Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon are going to be out as well. And those are starters. In this game, I think we can see a very high-scoring affair, but it's going to be efficient for the pass rush to be there. And we know since hasn't been around, it hasn't been the same. But we saw the Bears get blown out by the Lions. They played the Vikings close, but the offense still isn't there, and they give up a lot of points. And really, I feel like this with the Bears. Ben Johnson is going to get them right. I don't know if Caleb Williams is necessarily the quarterback that he needs, but I can see him turn the Bears around to make them more competent. And a lot of people feel like Caleb Williams is just going to have such a successful game against the Cowboys. And I don't see where's that at. But, the Cowboys, they're going to come in this game. They should handle business. And this is another opportunity to have an offense really redeem themselves against the Giants game and give a full game and not just the second half. So in the comments, let me know how the game is going to go. Give me your predictions. Give me your scores. Ron Murray, thanks for tapping in with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Y'all be easy, be safe out there.
Something that I can use in my mental bank when I'm going to try and build up my confidence before a game, or just remind myself of how many times I've done this before, and I can go out and again. So it's just another kind of thing I can turn to remind myself I can do this.